Good morning, students. Here we are again in grammar lesson. Are you ready for the lesson? Yes, we are ready. The lesson is very easy, but you have to pay attention. Focus with me, please. Okay, let's revise the parts of a speech. What are the parts of a speech? What are they? Yes, we have adjectives, describe the words or the nouns. We have adverbs, the word that describe the verb, conjunctions, and but or. We have also nouns, the name of place or person or animal or things. We have pronouns, he, she, it, him, her. We have verbs also and prepositions and interjections. These are the common parts of speech. Today, inshallah, we are going to learn more about verbs. Our lesson today will be about regular verbs. No, it will be about irregular verbs. Okay, we have regular and irregular. What do you think the difference between them? How can we distinguish between regular verbs and irregular verbs? Let's see. After this lesson, students will be able to define regular verb and irregular verb. Use regular and irregular verbs correctly in speech and writing. Demonstrate understanding of verb tense. Say Bismillah and let's start our lesson. Please grab your readers and writers notebook. Prepare your pen or pencil. Turn to page 252. Okay, let's talk more about verbs. What's the verb? Is it a noun? Is it a name of something? No, at all. A verb is a word that shows action. Look at the first picture. Jumping girl. The girl is jumping. Jumping here what? Is a verb? Yes. The baby sleeps. The word sleeps is a verb. It shows action. A man eats a burger. Eats is a verb because it shows action. Now look at this word. The first word, dance. It's a verb. Look at the first verb, dance. Second verb, jump, point, type, and paint. These verbs are common and we are using them. We are using them in our what? Which tense? In our present tense. That's why what do we call them? Infinitive form. It means the verb without any addings. But look at the second column. What's the past tense of the word dance? It's what? Danced. Jump, jumped. Point, pointed. Type, typed. Paint, painted. What do you notice in the second column? Look at these verbs again. What do you notice? Yes, all of these verbs what? End with ed. Ed means that the verb in what? In the past tense. For example, I jumped yesterday. I jumped yesterday. She pointed to the tree last week. They painted nice picture last summer. All of these verbs happened in the past. That's why we added ed. What do we call these verbs? Regular verbs, because we just only add ed. But look at these sentences. There is a difference here. Number one, he taught at school for 20 years. Teached? No, it's wrong. We cannot say teached here in the past. Here we are going to change the whole word, the whole verb. It will be taught. He taught at school for 20 years. What did we do here? The word here is changed completely. What do we call this? Irregular verbs. Say it again. Great job. It's irregular verbs. Why? Because it has special form. You change the word. Number 2. He has builded a new house for us. Is it correct to say builded? Oh no, it's wrong. We can say built. He has built a new house for us. Here we change the word completely. It's a special form because this sentence happened in the past. Number 3, I chose a pink dress for the wedding. No, it's not choose at all. Do you know what's the past tense of the verb choose? I think you know it. It is chose. Chose. Again? Correct. So these kinds of verbs, what do we call them, boys and girls? Again? Well done. Irregular verbs. Let's here read a common rule about regular and irregular verbs. In English, there are 2 types of verbs which are regular, a verb that forms its past tense by adding ed to the verb. Ed, remember ed. Irregular, a verb that forms its past tense by changing the whole word. Eat, ate. Come, came. Okay, don't forget it. Okay, now we are done from the infinitive verbs, the past simple verbs. Okay, now look at the third column. What do we call it? Past participle. Past participle, it's a kind of the past tense, okay? But it should be followed with what? With the words has or have or had. How? I will give you an example. Look it down. He makes a huge camp. He makes a huge camp. Where is the infinitive verb? Makes. We add s because the pronoun is he. Past tense. What's the past tense of makes? Is it maked? Oh no, it's not. He made. Again, he made a huge camp. But look at the third sentence. It's another kind of past tense. It's past participle. Here we are going to use another type of verbs, or sometimes we can use the same verb as the past simple. You have to memorize them by heart, by the way. It doesn't have a specific rule. He has made. We cannot say here only he have. No, it's wrong. He has, because has comes with he or she or it. He has made a huge camp. I will here read some of verbs. Look at the verb come. What's the past simple? You can say with me, yes. Came. And the past participle? It's come, like the infinitive. Okay, look at the second verb. What's the infinitive verb? Or the present tense verb? Do. The past? Did. I did my homework yesterday. Yeah, I did it. What's the past participle? Done. What we can say here? Are you going to say I done? No. You will say I have done. Again, I have done. Eat. The present tense. The past of eat? Ate. I ate delicious pasta last week. Okay, what's the past participle of the verb eat? It's eaten. What you will say? For example, she has eaten. She has eaten delicious pasta last week. And here we have some examples. You can read them. Make, made, made. See, saw, seen. Take, took, taken. write, wrote, written. Now turn to your book on page 225. Here we have the rule of this lesson. As I told you, you add just ed to the verb to show past tense, but the irregular verbs doesn't follow this rule. You have to change the word completely. Here you have some examples. Bring, brought, brought. Choose, chose. Here the last column has, have, had, chosen. Read them and memorize them, but focus more on the past tense verbs. Let's answer the activity. Write the past tense form of the irregular verb. Number 1, Paul Bunyan go to the Maine woods. Is it go? Because he said he wants the past tense. So we cannot say go. You have to change it. What's the past tense of go? Say it with me, please. Great job. It's went. Number 2, he bring an axe and a fishing pole. The past tense of bring, what? Brought. 3, he make a new friend. The past tense of the verb make is made. Well done. He teach his friend how to cut down trees. The past tense of teach is taught. Number 5, he say he would start a logging camp. The past tense of say, it's what? Said. Great job, students. Now let's correct our answers if you have mistake, but I hope that you don't have any mistake. Okay, number 1, again, went. Number 2, brought. 3, made. 4, taught. 5, said. Great job. Now, don't forget to do your homework on page 232. If you have any question, any query, you can ask and message your teacher on the WhatsApp group. Don't forget. Thank you and have a nice day.